how you like it, yeah.
What's up guys, my name is Littleleafers and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I got another dream for you today, so if you're new to this channel, I tell a lot of my dreams because there are a lot of dreams to tell and they're really weird because they're dreams. So strap in. If you already know what this is, then we're just gonna, get started. So my dream, there's like a first part I barely remember, so we're just gonna skip that, okay? Next part of the dream, I'm walking down, like, we're in this like airfield, and I guess I'm walking down this airstrip. I don't know what you call it, where planes land and jets and stuff like that. We're gonna call it an airstrip. I'm walking down this airstrip and I'm with these high class Russian generals. Like, they're decked out in their suits, they got the medals like crazy, and we are slow walking down this airstrip. There are planes take out, for some reason I'm walking backwards and I'm like watching them, but I'm still looking cool apparently because I'm like in the groove. So we're slow walking, there's jets taking off, planes taking off. Far off in the distance, you see a rocket taking off for space. Like, we were, I guess, the shit. Like, people needed to understand that we were coming. And as we were walking, this older Russian general comes up, and she's a female, by the way, and she's shaking our hands. And every time she shakes someone's hand, because we're all dudes in this group, she shakes her hands, and then she checks us out, and then she shakes the next person, checks them out, so on and so on. She comes to me, shakes my hand, checks me out, and I was like, no, you're too old. She was like, I'm like, damn, savagery. So then I go inside. Don't know where the generals go. They like disappear. And I'm going, first part of this building looks like a restaurant. I'm like, okay. I go to the back, and this is when it's weird. It's like a grocery store. But not, it's like a, it's just like a big room. Kind of like someone's study, like rich people's study, or like where you have like books everywhere or something like that. Like this big area, and there's like furniture set up, but it looks in the shape of a grocery store. So like where the aisles would be, or like, like bookcases and like furniture like that. And like anywhere you think, like, oh, this is where I would get, like the cold foods. Like there's something there to represent like a grocery store. I don't know how to explain it other than that. Like the whole design looked like a grocery store, but I wasn't in a grocery store, okay? So I step into this area and my friend, I guess, pops up, and his friends, and apparently he's a vampire, and he's like, yeah, so we're just gonna go grab a snack and we're gonna do it. And I'm just like, can you not? And then he just goes, and they start biting people. They start biting them, draining their blood, turning them into vampires. And what's weird about this is that everyone who's not getting bit is just casually like walking around as if they don't even see it going on. Like they don't even acknowledge that people are like dying and like turning into vampires. They're just like, casually walking by, like someone's there just like, please help me, and they're just like, I don't even see or hear anything. Until like they got bit, that's when they're like, oh, something's happening. It was really, really weird. That was the thing that creeped me out the most. Not that there was vampires, but people just walking by, like nothing was happening. And then I started running because I'm like, I don't want my friend or all his friends to bite me and turn me into a vampire. And I passed this girl who apparently knew me, and she was like, oh, what's going on? And I was like, I don't know. So I just started running, and then she got bit, and I don't know, I guess I unlocked her brain or something like that. Not like physically, but she looked at me and she was like, you knew this was gonna happen all along. Like, you knew your friends were gonna come in here and turn everyone to vampires, and you just let it happen. And I'm just like, I don't know what you're talking about, like, goodbye. So I start running. Not only there are vampires, but there's also monsters just appearing and like running around. I don't think they're attacking people, I think they were just running around. So out of nowhere come two velociraptors. Now they looked like they jumped out of a painting, I guess. Like, they were three-dimensional, but like they looked like they were drawn. And they just come out of nowhere. I slide one, like, and I watched one like try to bite where I was. So I slide under it and I just run. I'm running. I see this table. I flip over the table. I flip over the table. As I'm flipping, I'm using no hands because when I flip over, I'm also grabbing a box simultaneously. So I flip over, jump up, spin, huck this box at the first velociraptor. It lands on its head and it's freaking out because it doesn't know what to do and it's like running away and like running into shit. Okay? So then I get back on the table. There's a ball on the table. I pick it up, unnecessarily jump in the air, hit a spin again, and I just huck it. I just huck the ball right at the second one, hits it right in the side, it falls down. I get off the table, I start running again. And now the real me is like, why are we running so much? More importantly, wouldn't we be tired at this point? So suddenly, I got tired. And I'm just like, well, nothing for me to do. There's too many zombies, there's too many vampires, too many monsters. So I just find like a foldable chair, I put it down, I sit down, and that blonde girl from earlier, or the girl I passed, she was blonde, she's next to me, I just pull her over, sit her on my lap, and then I'm just like here, like just bite me, like I ain't got time for this. So she bites me. I don't feel anything, but she looks at me and she's like, oh, like, you should see yourself, like you look different. And I'm just like, I don't know what she means. Then I turn over and I look, and there's just like these two monsters coming at me. They're like floating eyeballs with like black tentacles whipping everywhere. And they're floating towards me. And I let out this like howling scream. And I just like, I don't know. I just screamed like super loud, but it was like a roar. And they just like, and they like dart away. Like they were like, nope. And then they just, boom. And then I woke up. So, as per usual, I don't know what any of that means, but if you enjoyed it, give this video a like, share with your friends, because, you know, everyone has weird dreams and they might like to hear it. And subscribe to my channel for more of my dreams. Until next time, peace!